All right, heads up. This is something that Arlene and I learned. Do what?
You surrender?
Do what?
Stand up on there so they can see you.
Well, you sit down on the chair.
Okay, I'm just sitting down. It's still cold.
I'm getting too old to stand up on the teeter around. Where was it? Raise your hand like that. That's just to get people's attention. We learned this in doing our breakaway program with our college kids. A little girl, she was real timid, soft voice, short, and she had a big group that she was leading, and she could yell and nobody could hear anything, but if she raised her hand, and if your back's turned and you see somebody raising their hand, somebody's fixing to say something. So when I do that, that's sort of what that means. Welcome, everyone. Glad you're all here. And checking everybody's phones this morning and looking and listening to everybody, it didn't look good, but if any of you feel like that it's going to clear up a little bit and think we ought to go shoot, just speak up and we'll go. But I thought I would take this morning, being we have this bad weather, and that's why we got 3 days in case of a rain day. Tuesday and Wednesday is supposed to look real good, so a lot of the things that we were going to talk about, discuss, and stuff after shooting, we just go ahead and get it out of the way today, and then we won't have to worry with it the rest of the week. We'll just shoot, and except for having our actual award ceremony, a lot of these things will be done. I want to go over a few things here in just a little bit that will maybe be interesting or pertain to everyone that's here. And then after that, it's more or less going to be discussion and show and tell of folks that are going to represent us at the World Championships in Australia. So we're going to be talking a lot about that. And so if it doesn't pertain to you and you're not interested and you want to, go back to the motel and go back to sleep or whatever, that's fine, or you're welcome to stay. We've got some folks. Well, first of all, I want to really thank our volunteers that have come, and I want all you shooters to be sure and give them a personal handshake or a hug and thanks. Last year, the only volunteers we had for this match was Arlene and her sister. That was it. We had no one in the pits. We had no one on the line except for me. This year we've got 7. And I just want to emphasize the fact that we are all USIMLT, whether you're short range or whether you're long range. And most of our volunteers are the short range shooters, and they've really gone out of their way to come and help us put on the match. All the way from upper state New York, Connecticut, Florida, and North Carolina, and everywhere in between. Some of them even left on Friday, got here on Saturday, and spent their time, their money, the gas, and motel fee and eating out and all, to be here with us to help us run this match. So I really appreciate everyone to come and help us do this. And I hope that in the future that we can reciprocate. And the short range folks, if you all have an event and need some help, that we can help you. At this time, I want to introduce to you, most of the time the people are in the pits, you never see them. You don't know who they are. And we appreciate them. We brought our pullers from home. And so if y'all would come up here, I want to introduce you so you'll get to know who they are. And I think they stayed up last night playing these games, these things they do nowadays. And so, they wouldn't mind probably going back over there and getting back in the, take a little. Let's see. Yeah, you was going to sing the national anthem. Well, I'm just teasing you. She has a gorgeous voice. I can't ever get her to sing, and I told her she's going to sing the national anthem, and she agreed, but I knew she'd be worried about it for all week long. This is our grandson, Copley Decker. Copley graduated a few years back from Virginia Tech. This is my granddaughter, C.V. Decker. And this fall, she's going to be entering into school, and her subject's going to be bio. This is her grandson, Kalen. Kalen's going to be entering college this fall, and he is going into the IT field. This is Mo, fiance of Cornelius, and she is studying business. And this is Cornelius DeWard, and Cornelius, he's been helping me with our breakaway program since he was 14 years old. And he and his family are good friends of ours, and he'd be going to Berea College this fall, and he's studying chemistry. When we start the match, we're going to have a warm-up period of time, and Arlene's going to be in the pits and help them get started. We've already at home sort of gone over the targets, and they've helped me pull the targets out, make sure they're in good shape, and put them back in. So they have an idea, but that period they'll get a chance to get familiar. But y'all get a chance to meet and greet these folks, and we'll take them out to eat this evening. We cooked them breakfast over here in the barracks this morning, and we got lunch food and everything for them, but we're going to take them out to eat this evening. So if y'all want to, you can hang around and listen to some boring stuff about shooting, or you can go back to bed. All right, let's give them a hand. When we get through, I've got clipboards here, and I've got the names of the shooters. I already got them paired up on here, and I've got a hold harmless agreement that everyone needs to fill out and sign, and your score sheets are here for all the shooting we're going to be doing, and there is a schedule right here on the back. So this first one right here, for instance, is Chris and Craig. They're going to be shooting on target 27. That'd be your clipboard. So we got these for everyone. Our volunteers that are going to be helping us in their match, what I decided to do is to have Errol McLean is going to help run the range and be the range